This is Trilly. You're watching Fact 378.
Chic 1, Chic 2, Chic 3. How many?
Trip to Nigeria was amazing. This year I shot a music video. I did like a concert. Did charity work. We was down there in Tinobu Square in Lagos. Yeah, you can see it now on my page. The song is called Go Fire. So yeah, it was an amazing time. So I've been going for a long time. You know, I wasn't born there. My mother and father, of course, they were born there, first generation to come to the States. So the first time I ever went to Nigeria, I probably was like 6. You know, and then we'll go like every like so often. So we went again when I was like 15. I guess like 15 years old. And my parents were trying to leave me there because I was acting up in the States. So they were like, "We're gonna leave you in Nigeria." So it was like I'm in Nigeria and school's starting back. I'm like, "What's going on? Like, why am I still here?" So, but they ended up bringing me back, and then we just go like ever so often. But now that I'm older and I have my own motion and stuff, so I try to go at least every year. Like me and my dad, we would go together.
All this ice make a motherfucker freeze. I'm in a desert throwing.
So what I like to do is a lot of people that go to Nigeria, they like to go to the city, Lagos, and just be in the city. I like to be in the village. I have the most fun there. That's when I can see my little cousins, everything like that. And it's the trenches. So that's very humbling for me to be able to go there and stay there. I love that part.
Fresh air, fresh food.
Yeah, fresh air, fresh food. Take a shower in a bucket. Like I love that type of stuff.
You go to the stream as well, a river.
Oh yeah. I fetched water before. Yeah, I fetched the first time I fetched water. I was like 15, and it was like they're like yeah, it's down the street. It's right there. We walked literally an hour. I was just like, oh, I'm never doing this again.
On up B's. Chic 1, Chic 2, Chic 3. How many M's do I count to a B?
Oh, experience so far. This is day 2 in the UK. It's pretty great, man. Just to see how much Afrobeat has taken over the world, and just to see like my fellow like Africans down here doing our thing. So yeah, I definitely came down here to work with some UK artists, create a fan base here, and get some features with some dope artists.
I'm in a desert getting money, but ain't no dirt on me. Turn a quarter kilo to some oil money.
Oh yeah, so as you know, like all us Nigerians were all connected. So my biggest thing was trying to make a stamp in the Afrobeat situation. So I was creating the music, and next thing you know it, one of my peoples, they was like, oh yeah, we know Davido, so it was just literally like a phone call away. He's a dope person. Pulled up to his house, and he had a house in like the hills. Pulled up there, we chilled, we kicked it, and did the song. 2 days later, we shot the video. So yeah, it was great.
I'm in the desert getting dirt when ain't no dirt on me. Turn a quarter kilo to some.
Oh, I just seen that he was very hardworking, and everything showed. He was like one of the first artists to really like make a stamp in it, and then all his hard work showed.
Some oil money. 5 Palm is the new set. 100 bad bitches make a nigga sweat. I'm the catch, you gotta pay me.
I feel like just wanting to create my own path. Seeing everybody like my brothers and sisters going to school, being doctors or doing things like that, and I was just like,
State, right?
yeah, in the state, and I was just like, school's not for me, it just wasn't for me. So, be able to create my own path and have my own success, and have my parents be able to see like, okay, this is what you're doing, this is great.
Looking for a queen to come and save me. Have you ever ate dinner in the...
I feel like my sound, my style is diverse. It's not too many people are Nigerian background doing music in LA. You have people that were born in Nigeria or born in Africa, and then they do music. But I was born in the States, and I'm Nigerian, so it's like I still have like the LA rap style, then I still have the Afrobeat style, and my Afrobeat is different because I don't have the accent that they have. So I feel like my style is very diverse. Like I could do a lot of different things.
Have you ever ate dinner in the sky in Dubai? Nigga, that's fly. 100 carats on my chain like the sun.
I feel like the barriers I face is like people gatekeeping. Like when I say gatekeeping, I feel like a lot of people have the plugs to get you to certain areas, but I feel like nobody wants you to surpass them. So it's like a lot of work that you have to do. You just gotta just keep going, and sometimes it's just meant for certain people not to make it. Some people don't know that. So it's like just having the thought that like no matter what, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's slow right now, but I know eventually it's gonna get to where it's gonna get to. You know, I'm just one of the people that I know I'm just destined for greatness.
And a prince ain't no son. Sheik 1, Sheik 2, Sheik 3. How many?
I feel like my sound evolves daily. You know, just hearing the music that I made from last year or weeks ago or months ago compared to now. So I know it's just always gonna just get better.
M's do I count to a B? All this ice make a motherfucker freeze. I'm in the desert throwing up bees.
So it's just me going against myself, you know, telling myself like, oh, you could do better. You are better. You're better than this. You know, sometimes you have a lot of hardships in the studio. You know, sometimes I get to the studio and I'm like, I can't do nothing. I'm just, I'm just battling myself basically.
I'm a king and a prince, ain't no son. Sheik 1, Sheik 2, Sheik 3. How many M's do I count to a
Don't compete with nobody. You know, just keep grinding.
dinner in the sky in Dubai? Nigga, that's fly. 100 carats on my chain like the sun.
I feel like it's not even really a new sound. I just feel like it's been around for so long, but people are just now giving people their credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause even before like the Davido, the Wizkid, you know, I'm first generation. You know, so my parents, all we listen to is, you know, African music all day. Going to church, come back from church. So, you know, all that type of stuff. So that's how I feel when it comes to that. I feel like Afrobeats is just like something like a sensational sound. Like, you know, it's hard to really explain, you know, the type of sound. It's just a amazing sound. Like it's basically something like it's like lovely struggle music. You know what I'm saying? Like it comes from people that's struggling, people that, you know, people that have hardships, people that's going through a lot of things, and they're just making amazing music. Just to see every day that is a new artist coming out of nowhere, just dropping a hit record. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. Like every time when I went to Nigeria, it was just like this artist, this artist, this artist, this artist. So it was just like, wow, this is a great thing to see.
Son, I'm a king and a prince, ain't no son. Sheik 1, Sheik 2, Sheik.
This last trip, I didn't really meet anybody. I basically really stayed in the village for a long time with my little cousins, you know, just chilling with them. And then after that, I went to Lagos, shot the video, did the concert. So I didn't really get to like mingle with anybody like that because a lot of people will go before Christmas.
Yes.
So I usually go after Christmas. So hopefully next year, yeah. So hopefully next year I could go before Christmas.
They catch you gotta pay me. Looking for a queen to come and save me. Have you ever ate dinner in the sky in Dubai? Nigga, that's fly. 100 carats on my chain.
My opinion is I feel like there are two different things, you know. But what I would say is Afrobeat is surpassing it, I feel like. Because if you think about it, all the biggest hip-hop artists are coming over to Afrobeat. You know, everybody's coming to try to get them a record with an Afrobeat star. You know what I'm saying? Usually it'd be like, okay, the Afrobeats or the people that's not from these states are coming to try to work with these hip-hop artists. But now it's these hip-hop artists is trying to come work with like, you know, like and it's amazing sound. Like as you see, like the Timbs and the Future, that song, and the Drake, that's an amazing record, you know. So the Wait For You record. So I feel like, you know, Afrobeats is always gonna be on top.
How are people taking someone like Thames in the States? How are they taking her like?
Oh yeah, they love her. I love her. So you know, I would love to work with Thames. She has an amazing voice, amazing sound, and just to hear the background and the struggle that she went through, and you know, it's amazing.
They catch you gotta pay me. Looking for a queen to come and save me.
I didn't hear the song, but Russ is a dope artist, man. He has a lot of good songs, and he shows people how to you know, beat the industry. Yeah, be independent. So I'd love to work with him too. I haven't heard the Afrobeat record that he made, but yeah, he's a pretty dope artist.
All money, 5 Palm is the new set. 100 bad bitches make a nigga sweat.
Yeah, he's gonna get. Yeah. You know, I feel like anybody that has an opinion, somebody's always gonna say something. You know, regardless if it's true or false. So, you know, regardless if he was to say hip hop is better than Afrobeat, people will say something. So regardless of what somebody says, people are always gonna have, you know, their judgment on what somebody says. You know.
All money, 5 Palm is the new set. 100 bad bitches make a nigga sweat. I'm the catch you gotta pay me.
I feel like they've been using us in our sound for so long that now they're trying to like stick us in. Like they're like, okay, let us slide her in. Let's slide them in this all-star performance. It's like, it's no way that they shouldn't be performing at every possible, like event, whether it's the Grammys, whether it's the BET weekend, whatever it is. There's no way that somebody like Burna Boy or Tim's or these people shouldn't be headlining this stuff. I feel like they have to give every award show they do, they have to have an Afrobeat award to give in there. There's no way they shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, because it's doing well.
Yeah, the sound is taking over, so it's like everybody's listening to these songs are streamed billions of times, so there's no way that we shouldn't be at the front door,
Turn a quarter kilo to some oil money. I'm in the desert getting dirt.
Yeah, I experienced that. I feel like, it's not to really get into stuff like that, but I just feel like it's politics with a lot of things like that, Some people don't want to work with some people if you know these people or you work with that people, it's like it's hard to get to the actual person that you want to work with. Usually, like, I feel like when it comes to, like, let's say like a LA artist or some artist in the States, if you have money, 9 times out of 10 you could get with them. But it's like it's not even about the money, because it's like I feel like with me, it's better to build a relationship with the artist, because you could be like, oh, I want to do a song with Little Baby, and if you don't know this person, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you got $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, you got $1 million, or you got whatever he's charging, and then it's just like, okay, I'm gonna do the verse, and then instead of like, oh, you getting a foundation with this person, you link it up with this person, y'all chilling. You in the studio, you seeing them create the music. I didn't see some artists that be like charge crazy amount and be like, okay, send me the song, I'll send it back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't see crazy stuff like that.
How many M's do I count to a B? Or does ice make a muff?
I wouldn't put nobody at number one. I feel like what they're all doing is amazing. Everybody out here, like I said, Davido, Burna, Wiz, Tim's, for them to be the face, I feel like they're the face of Africa right now. They're amazing. And I heard about this new girl too. What's her name?
Era Star.
Yeah, Era Star. Yeah, her. Yeah.
How many M's do I count to a B? Or does ice make a muff?
Yeah, everybody's saying that. Somebody walked up to me yesterday. It was like, you look like Burna Boy. And I looked at her. I'm like, well, I'm not. She's like, that's a compliment. You should say thank you. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right. We're not even going to get into that, but okay, all right.
So does she say who look better? Like,
huh?
Does it say, who do you think look better?
Of course, me. I don't think nobody looks better than me. You know what I'm saying?
Turn a quarter kilo to some oil money. I'm in the desert getting...
So I've just been dropping singles, but my next my next EP I would drop will be called LAX to Nigeria, which will be like, half hip hop, half Afrobeat, So that's what I'm gonna do next. LAX to Nigeria, look out for that.
Desert getting dirt when ain't no dirt on me. Turn a quarter kilo to some...
Of course, yes. I feel like people are seeing it and they're like, okay, now I gotta get on this, So I just feel like even when I seen and it's crazy because like these songs are already dope songs. Like I seen when Justin Bieber hopped on Essence. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it went from, if the song was already a dope song, then as soon as he hopped on, it went from, okay, this song is platinum now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because I was just telling him about that earlier that, in Nigeria, we're not buying songs there, So it's hard for those artists to get those plaques, like the gold, because nobody's buying music there. But when it comes to the States, everybody's buying music. So it's easier to become platinum or whatever it is there,
5 Palm is the new set. 100 bad bitches make a nigga.
The challenges is that I know I make dope music, and the challenges is that trying to get everybody to hear it, because you can make the best music possible, but if you don't have the structure behind it to get where it needs to get, nobody will ever hear it,
5 Palm is the new set. 100 bad bitches make a nigga sweat.
Oh well, yeah. So I have my own label, see, $1 Trillion Records, that I'm, that I run on my own. A lot of things that I'm doing is like, I'm doing on my own. So I have support like when it comes to the music, when it comes to people that that's helping me with the music, with company that's connecting the dots, like even. Here with this interview, it's a dot to a dot to a dot. People help me get here. Like my friend Shaz, she set me up with this person. They set me up with you. So it's like, just things like that to get you in the right places. So I'm thankful for all those things like that.
I'm the cat you gotta pay me. Looking for a queen to come and save.
So right now, that's what I'm working on right now. So I just got here yesterday. So we on the field running. We ain't going to sleep. We trying to do as much as we can possible, you know.
I'm the cat you gotta pay me. Looking for a queen to come and save me.
I feel like for the next president of Nigeria, I feel like anybody that lives in Nigeria, you know the things that we need to be done. You know, I feel like you shouldn't be the president if you could be easily bribed. You know, I feel like if you're really focusing on the people, it's a lot of things that we need to fix. We're a very rich country if we put our mind to it, you know? Like, we have a lot of people that's not like we have lazy people. We have people that were willing to work 24 hours a day, you know, rather it's if we got to build a casino, rather we got to build this, build that to create jobs for people. It's things that we need to do, like our road. Our roads are terrible, you know? Like, I don't know how we be able to drive on these roads, like, and everybody's saying they're going to fix the roads, they're going to fix the roads. It's like, you know, simple things like that, you know? And I feel like a lot of presidents, they say what they want people to hear just to get elected. I feel like if you say 5 things that you're going to do for the people when you get elected, that first year or that first couple months, you need to do that. Just even if you don't do the rest of the 5, you know, just do the first couple things so people can be like, okay, this dude is trying. Like, he's actually doing what he said he was going to do, you know? Not when it comes to your next election, you're like, oh, I'm going to try to do it this time. Like, no.
Have you ever ate dinner in the sky in Dubai? Nigga, that
1942.
942.
Okay, so 1942 is, the way we break that down was around the time I came out with the song, it was like pandemic time. So 1942 was a certain type of tequila. So I feel like when the tequila came out, people were just jumping on that tequila. Like it was a very expensive tequila. So what I mean when I'm saying with that, like, you know, she's drinking Patron, but she only want that 42. Is like, so like, let's say if you go into a club and girls would be like, oh, they'll drink Tito's, they'll drink any type of liquor, like they don't care, they drink it. But when they see 1942, they're like, oh, I only drink 1942, you know? Like just like how some girls be like, oh, I only drink champagne, but you know you don't only drink champagne. So you know, it's just something like around that time that I came up with, you know.
Have you ever ate dinner in the sky in Dubai? Nigga, that
I would like to collab with everybody. I would love to do a song with Wiz. I love to do a song with Burna Boy. I love to do a song with Tim's, Ari Star, Asaka, everybody, man. I'm down to do. They're all amazing artists. I'd love to do a record with all of them.
Have you been reaching out to one or two?
Yeah, I've been trying, but like you said, like, you know, you got to know that person that knows that person. And even if you know, like I said, people be gatekeepers. So if you're not a personal connection with these people, you know, it's pretty hard to get to them.
Cool, man. Thanks, really, man. Thanks for
Appreciate you, man.
Anything you want to add?
Nah, man, just, you know, tune in for me, man. I'm taking over soon.
I'm the cat you gotta pay me. Looking for a queen to come and save me.
What I just said, the project, the LX to Nigeria, that's my next thing that I'm doing right now, working on that.
Chic 1, Chic 2, Chic 3. How many M's do I count to a B? All this ice make a motherfucker freeze. I'm in the desert throwing up bees.
So how can people reach out to you?
Trilly. I got a trillion Instagram. I got a trillion on Twitter, on Snapchat. My YouTube channel is Trilly Chica. Check me out. Hit me up. I respond.
What happened to your previous Instagram? So it was.
Oh yeah, so that was a crazy thing. Instagram deleted my page while I was on tour, so I couldn't even get in contact with none of my fans. So when I was in Nigeria, I didn't have no Instagram at all. Wow. So I don't even know what happened to it. They just did whatever. Then I had to like go through the woodworks to get it back, and I got it back. So we good now.